Hey guys, what up? It's I don't know what it is. You guys bring my gangster out of me sometimes. Um it's Saturday, and it's Avita's Light Tarot. Um yeah, I'm outside. As you see, it got loud. I live like kind of by a small airport, and there's constantly um air travel, like between the local helicopters and the news, and then the small airplanes coming in, because it's a small airport. It's not one for like the big airplanes. But it seems like they do this usually when I'm outside or something. So somebody's getting squirrely, are they? There's two squirrels and they're chasing each other, and the one's got its back up right now. So it looks like maybe family. So there may be like a sister and a brother, or sister, brother, brother, you know. But somebody, I think these are the small squirrels, the baby squirrels. So I take it as someone got squirrely. All right, guys. So I man, I'm getting confirmations like crazy. I don't know about you guys, but I've been getting downloads like a lot, and yeah. So also take that as whoever's vibing with me, you guys are leveling up. All right, guys, I had to pause it for a minute. Um, Somebody might have a lot going on around them right now. A lot of chaos, a lot of confusion, and maybe that's why they're fighting. You know, it could even be someone that's like a brother or sister to you that you're fighting with right now. Um, but I'm taking it as more like family, like friend or family. I'm not taking it as it's like a someone you had like a relationship, like a you were dating or married to or something. Um, Confirmation. But yeah, so it was a completion of a cycle last night. This morning, basically. Um, I don't know if you guys ended up writing your list of it was gratitude, manifestations, and things to release. I did mine, and I burned it out front this morning. I was glad to get that off my chest. And then afterwards, I was getting a lot of downloads. Most of them was through music, because a lot of these people have been cut off, especially if you did the burning ritual. A lot of them has been cut off from being able to telecommunicate with us. Um, Sometimes some of you guys may not realize that you are able to telecommunicate. I remember once when I was locked up, and I had someone that I was with before I got locked up, and I was really mad at them, but they had done a lot of spell work on me, and the spell work ended up like suppressing my anger for them, like the memories of the bad stuff, and they can do that. And so I really didn't think about the bad stuff at the moment, and I felt honestly like they were in the room with me. And I was alone for a while, and it was just odd. Like, I mean, to the point where when I was combing my hair, I felt like they were helping me. Um, and this stuff could really, it really does happen if you're like intertwined with somebody. Um, it's just not good if you're intertwined with someone that's karmic. But I didn't know that at the time. And it was like, when I would walk around, I was having like I almost felt like borderline schizophrenic, right? Like split personality. Um, and that's another reason it's good when you're, getting to know about spirituality, because you realize you don't need medication. So I know a lot of the doctors right now, if anyone's watching this or watching this past, present, future, whatever, are going to hate me for saying this. Um, because that's how they make their money, right? But a lot of it is people projecting their energy on us. So it's more of that, and the entities that they have that, they're casting on us, that is putting us in that mindset or that feeling. And so it's not really us. And that's why some people, when they take medication, it really doesn't work. Some people do need it because, they put themselves there or they were born like that. But there's a lot of people that don't. But I was walking around, and I remember, like, at one point I was myself, because I used to be very, very shy and quiet. The only time I kind of was myself and um, just, didn't, care what anyone thought or whatever, was around somebody I knew for a long time, mostly family. Um, and that was even not normal. I know my kids, I could always act like I wanted to around them because those are my kids. Um, but yeah, so not that I acted fake, I just was I was more quiet than anything. Um, and I think that's another reason when I was in my addiction that I liked it, because I was able to not care, like, you know, what people thought. And I was just, I felt more comfortable around anybody, the crowd. I fit in anywhere, is what I felt like. Um, but, it's kind of a facade. But now I can be myself and I don't care. Like, not that I don't care, but I just don't, it doesn't bother me what anyone thinks anymore. Because I know that I love myself and I know that I am worth it. And that's the most important thing. That's what having spiritual awakening and going through these and facing your shadow side, what it does. It helps you get through that, you know, that part of life that makes it hard. I know it took a lot of my shyness away. Um, but anyways, I would walk around, and one minute I would be myself, and the next minute I could tell I was being like the person that I was with, because I would throw my hair up in like a bun really quick, and then I would tie it in a knot because we couldn't have hair ties, and I would walk around, and I would act totally different, and then all of a sudden, you know, I would either take my hair down or it would fall, and it was just really weird. And I had watched like two other people. One, she like was fighting with herself, talking to herself in her cell. I mean, mad crazy. They had to move her. And then there was another person that they talked to herself. They walked around and stuff, but they also had like normal conversations with other people. So at the time, I didn't know. I'm like, what is that? Like, what is going on? You know what I mean? I didn't understand at all. But now I totally understand. So that's what, like, a little bit too, the difference is the people that are not awake yet, people that haven't completely gone through it, the awakening process. um Anyways, so yeah. um right before I started this um live, I mean video, I was getting that song on my head, that somebody was feeling like a rat in a cage. um I can't remember who sings that right now. Smashing Pumpkins, maybe. Feeling like a rat in a cage, something like that. Anyways, so yeah, somebody's feeling like a rat in a cage. So maybe either it's mentally or physically. Maybe somebody got locked up. Last night, I was walking to my room, and I overheard the news say they were looking for a murderer, somebody that did something. And I had, like, right after that, I had gotten this like tingling feeling. Like usually there's a way that we get checked. Like if we hear something, it's kind of like a confirmation, like when we rub our nose, right? We know that that's a download that something's going on. So somebody's either getting ready to go to jail that had committed a murder. They're either looking for this person or they're already in jail. And that's what their charges are. So they're either gonna be or that's what they are. That was another download. But okay, guys. So I wrote down some downloads. So take it if it fits, like, you know, anywhere with you or maybe anybody you know. Yeah. I was talking to a fellow reader today, and I told her that's something I always say, like, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And she said, well, sometimes, you know, it may not resonate with me, but it resonates, like, with somebody else I may know that's going through it. So, you know, so I'm going to start, I guess, if I remember to say that if it resonates with you or anybody you may know, right? If you understand, just, like, take what, you know what I mean? Take what goes and leave the rest. Because some people, what they do is they'll apply things that aren't going on in their life, and I heard another reader talking about this too, and they'll drive themselves insane, like literally, like it it'll make them think this is really going on, and it isn't, and maybe some of it is, but not all of it, and they might start binge watching tarot, and then, like, they almost want to walk themselves off a cliff. And I don't mean it like, you know, really happening. I'm just saying, like, this is how people get, because they're like, what, you know, that's what's going on, or, you know, because some people also could be watching this and in a depressed mode, or going through something already, and they're still facing their shadow side. They could be using drinking or using drugs or whatever, and so that's another reason I always say that, because I don't want someone taking things out of context or taking it, you know, too far. Because usually, when we as readers, and I'm actually gonna speak for myself, when I as a reader put my stuff out, I'm gonna put the good and the bad out. I try to start with just where I just had it, where it was all positive, but it's not easy. You're gonna get stuff that you're gonna have to warn people about, stuff that everyday stuff that people go through, right? You're gonna have to put it out there, period. And because it's gonna help somebody. It may be something that they needed to hear that day, and so when I put my stuff out there and I tell you guys my story, I'm hoping that either there's going to be something that you can take in what I say that can help you with what you may be dealing with, you may be healing from, you may be feeling hopeless from, you might think you're alone, you needed maybe an answer to, you know what I mean, like some kind of guidance or answers, or somebody else that you may know. And so I just want to let you guys know that up front. um, I've been watching some of the readers, and there's bits and pieces that resonate with me. Usually there's a lot with the readers I watch, but now lately, because I've been working on more, there's only bits and pieces, but I know what to put together. It's like a puzzle, and that's what our life is. It's like a puzzle, and we're supposed to be able to get the pieces and put them together at one point or another. And that's, you know, especially working on your shadow side, you know, you got to work on that, and then afterwards pick up the pieces and put yourself back together. You know what I mean? If that made sense. Sometimes I feel like I talk in circles. I know I used to do that a lot. I don't mean to, but I do. Most of the time in the description box, I think it's down below. You have to go all the way to the bottom. I do put my email address in case anyone wants to reach out, may have a question, or also may want a reading. Also, I do have my information on there if you want to donate. So, I'm going to go ahead and tell you that now. But if I do reach out to you and I'm not going to reach out to you first, okay? That's one thing. And second, if we set something up for a reading, we're going to end up probably doing it by video because I want you to see that it's me. Only because somebody has taken my information and had it synced to another app and was putting their information in the description box. And I know that this probably is the same person that smeared my name all over Facebook and was calling people's husbands and wives and sisters and brothers and acting like they were me. So I just want to make sure I make it a point that I'm not that type of person. Okay? Alright. So this is what I got. I didn't go through to put them in any kind of order of my downloads, so this is what I got, okay guys? So, there's someone out there who's saying to somebody they may have been with in their past, I can't take one more step towards your lies. I hope you know that I am not your ghost anymore. Collective, your patience is your superpower. And Spirit wants you to know that. Alright? Your patience, and that it's a very big superpower. Because of this, you're getting many blessings because of your patience. A lot of people would not be able to make it this far. Okay? You have gone through a lot. You may still be going through something. And, they're telling you you're not far. You might be able to actually see the light at the end of the tunnel and you're just like, what's going on? Why can't I get there? It's like right there, right? Like, what is going on? I think a lot of us are right there right now. We're just, and it's driving us nuts because we don't understand what is going on. Why can't we just take that one more step and be there? Because we've already, you honestly feel like you've already gone through it all, and it's, this should be it. But Spirit is telling you that they have done this because they wanted to get you ready for what's coming, and to make you stronger, and that once you get there, you're going to be very proud of yourself. You should be proud of yourself now. You should be, patting yourself on the back, literally, because you guys have made it this far. A lot of people haven't made it this far. A lot of people did not get pulled through this 1010 portal because they didn't want to let something go that they should have, that they were still carrying burdens, that they didn't want to forgive somebody that they should have forgiven. That reminds me, maybe on my next read or in a couple days, I don't know when, but I'll put it on my box when my video goes out. I do have a download. There's been somebody's passed on loved one that has been like knocking on my door, and they want me to get a message out for them, and I said I will, but I need to go through a fasting. That's really important when I channel, and it gets really emotional, so sometimes, depending on who's doing what. All right, so collective. You have someone's head spinning, but they don't know what to do or what to say. Something about your spirit is mysterious. You're a mystery. So you are a mystery to somebody. Even though I am around so many people, I only have eyes for you. Somebody. I'm hearing from spirit, you might be able to feel this. Whoever I'm speaking to right now, you might have a sense. Like, you might actually, every once in a while, feel like you're not alone. Like, when you're actually alone, you know? Which we're not. We always have spirit there. And our past on loved ones, that's our spirit guides. But, like, literally, there's somebody who is, like, with you in the 5D. And, it's your true. It's your, like, it's not just a twin flame, it's your soulmate twin flame. Okay, to whoever I'm talking to, this is the real. Okay, now I don't know if you're gonna meet them before you reach the end, like before you get your justice, is what I'm hearing. This is where you have to have faith, or if you're gonna meet them after, because I know this is some people's thoughts right now. That you might be in a situation where you're ready for your soulmate to come and save you, even if you're maybe you're doing good, you're doing your 9 to 5 or your channel, and you're eating, and you're, you know what I mean, you're good, but you're just ready for your soulmate, and you feel like once they come you can move on, like you can, because there's a lot of power couples that are going to be meeting this season. And whether you're in a situation like that, or you're in a situation where you're somewhere that you do need help, I mean, you're spiritually abundant, and you may have money that might be tied up because you might have passed on loved ones that had tied it up, right? And you're creating, you know what I mean? You're working on yourself, and you're doing everything right, but you feel like you can't move forward. You need somebody to come and get you, right? So either way, it doesn't matter where you're at on that end of it. Um, there's no we I can't get a straight answer on if this person is going to come through right now, or if they're going to come through after you're able to get the clarity and truth that you need to move forward on your own without somebody else. Because that's really what spirit wants us to do, right? But it's like, okay, I'm doing everything right. What else do you want me to do? That's like the light at the end of the tunnel, right? And what I'm getting is a lot of people may want to hear this right now. So you've done everything. You're ready to go, right? I'm ready to go. But you're waiting. There's one more thing that you're waiting on so that you can get that clarity. Maybe you even have proof of everything, right? Receipts to prove that you're right about a situation, but no one wants to see them. No one wants to hear you out because these people from your past have smeared your name or smeared your reputation or whatever the case. And now you're at the point where you're kind of at a crossroad, right? But spirit is saying, hang on. That's when your patience comes in, your superpower. Because you're going to get an answer soon. And I was also getting a download the other night that it might come in your dream state. You're gonna, somebody, one of your spirit guides, one of your ancestors, is gonna visit you in your dream state. So that's why it's very important to write down, journal your dreams. You're gonna get a confirmation on what to do next, on what's coming. Or you may get that surprise knock on the door, right? Everybody is, you know, might be at the same vibration, but everyone might have something different that's going to happen. So just hang on to the bootstrings, or however that saying goes, because good things are coming. And it just got really bright in front of me. All right, guys, so my next one. I know my truth, and I'm going to stand tall in it. Collective, you're telling someone things aren't the way. Oh. You're telling someone things aren't the way that they were before. You've healed. And now they wouldn't even recognize you anymore. You've transformed. You've upgraded. You're not the person that you used to be. Far from it, right? I do forgive, but I will never forget. The way you were mocking me, treating me like I was part of your property. Yes, guys, that's part of a song. Part of it. I kind of mixed these words around a little bit. Some of these are. But these were my downloads, okay? So you're telling this to somebody, or this is the way you feel. Like maybe you want to say this, right? That you forgive them, but you're never going to forget. Especially that the way that they were mocking you and treating you like you were part of their property, right? Don't judge a book by its cover. 10-4. I know I can be a real nerd sometimes, right? I love it, though. I love it. Hey, nerds are smart, right? More power to them. More power. Someone couldn't believe that they were so blind that they didn't see that you were the starseed. That you were right there in front of them the whole time. You were their wish fulfillment. And this person chose to go towards a karmic. And now they're hitting themselves on the head. Literally. Because they didn't realize that you were their wish fulfillment. A divine masculine woke up realizing that he's been living a lie. A chosen one, starseed, wants to come through to get a divine feminine out of a toxic situation. You hear me? Situation. So something may have to do with the number 6. I don't know why I just want to say 6. A toxic situation may be like the community that you're in or something else. Who knows? But at the time I was getting the download, I got community. A karmic from your past wants to know how you can see their soul through their eyes. So you're a seer. You can read their thoughts, so they can't pull one past you. They can't pull a fast one on you. You know them well enough. Plus, you've been doing this long enough that you know you could see through the lies. And I got earlier that you're a truth teller, so you obviously could see that the lies from the truth, or the truth from the lies, right? I'm telling you, people who are in their spiritual healing, like who have gotten to a certain point, these people, me included, I think that we would be perfect when it comes to being a judge or um, a higher official of some type, right? Perfect. I would never ever want to be a president, and I would never ever want to be. I don't think I'd want to be a judge or a lawyer, really. But that I know that that's not my calling, anyways. But what I'm saying is, a lot of these people would be perfect because we know that we would be about taking the oath to protect and serve, and we wouldn't take a bribe. The bribe wouldn't be worth it, especially because we know in the end, no matter if it's 2, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years down the road that we get caught up, who wants to be in their 60s, 70s, 80s going to jail or prison, right? It don't make sense. But some of these people thought that they were going to take some of the stuff that's going on right now to the grave. You know what I mean? Like, or that they were going to keep body jumping. Because some of these people have been like chasing us for lifetimes. And there is a way their souls can body jump to other people. I mean, they have to be very, very powerful. They do. And they've had to um, have a lot of blood on their hands. Hate to say that, but yeah, to get to that point. But I mean, I'm hearing that it is something that that can be done. I actually read a thing on it. I'll have to see if I can look it up again if I remember, and I will bring it. I don't have my pen right now, but I will see if I can look it up and I'll tell you guys about it later. Someone says that you have the lips of an angel. You go collective, go collective. I know sometimes I can be corny, but I'm being myself. The sound of silence. Someone is in their shadow side and they're sitting on the fence. They're not liking it one bit. So they're not liking how it feels, and it's like they want to run from it. But they're made right now, they're in like spiritual court, so they're having to sit in it and resonate in it. I think that's the word. Yeah. So they're having to deal with it right now. And they don't like it. But we've all went through it. That's what put us where we're at right now. But they wanted to take our spot. They wanted to take our destiny. And that's what I say, that it's very important not to wish to have somebody else's life or destiny, because sometimes that person may still keep theirs and you okay, you want it, we'll give you just the same destiny. But now they're going to make you go through everything they went through. And believe me, you guys don't sometimes you guys don't want to go through what somebody else has gone through. Because you guys got your own destinies, and honestly, even if it's bad right now, it doesn't mean you can't change it. I mean, I put these out not just for the high vibrational collective. I also put this out for people that are working on their shadow side. you know there is a person from your past that is trying to reach out through music, telepathically. I should have put this one as the first one. I was getting downloads like nuts, like crazy. I didn't write everything down, but I wrote most of it down. I mean, I wrote it all down, but I didn't write them all down like to say on here. But there was a lot coming through. So someone they might be cut off from you, and I think I already said this, from actually coming through straight to you. So they're using music. Because the divine might have them cut off for a reason. Sometimes we get cut off for our own good. We may not understand why somebody may not have answered us back, or something like that. But you know, and that's funny that this is my next card. All right, so say something, I'm giving up on you. This is what someone's saying. There is someone, collective, that you may have had your eyes on, that you had caught feelings for. This person you may have poured love into and prayed about or for. You may have or want to reach out to this person, but because you haven't heard back from them or even gotten a message of some sort telling you that, you know, they heard your prayers or they heard your, you know, you telepathically, you might be trying to communicate with them, whatever the case may be, okay? Um, that they made you feel small. Or no, hold on. I think that's the next one. That you haven't heard back from them, and that they, to know if they feel the same way. That's what it is. So you're saying, say something, I'm giving up on you. Like, you're ready to move on. Like, if you don't answer me and say something, I'm giving up on you. And this is another one that came through, okay? And that's what I got from, I mean, like I said, I switched the lyrics around and everything else. On this one, I more wrote what I got from listening to the song. So I really didn't write the lyrics down except for say something, I'm giving up on you. The rest I wrote by what the download I was getting from the song, from listening to it. Sorry love I couldn't get to you. I would have followed you anywhere. But you made me feel so small. I had to give it to God. So there may have been somebody that you tried to reach and help get on the right path, right? And whether this person has done something to you or not, you know, whether you had a relationship or not, you know, you would have followed them anywhere, right? But they made you feel small because they didn't listen. They didn't take your advice, maybe, or they didn't come through, they didn't write you, call you, meet up with you, you know, maybe they ghosted you, and so you had to give it to God. Man, Spirit is coming through today. There's a divine masculine. Wow, I'm almost on 40 minutes and I haven't even done cards. There's a divine masculine that's with someone that they wish was you. As they watch online, either on social media or your platform, and look at your pictures. So they're watching you, even though they're with somebody else, and they're wishing that this person was you. They're having dreams about you from spell work backfiring. So they had put spell work on, sent out spell work to have you dream about them and to think about them, and it backfired on them. So now they're asking you if you're dreaming or thinking about them, whoever that may resonate with. Alright guys, so since I'm at 40 minutes, let me see. We're just going to do these, okay? And then I'll come back on in a little bit. Alright, Divine Ancestors, Spirit Guides, Most High. Please surround us, circle us, protect us with your light. Anyone throwing any spell work, evil eye, negative energy towards us, please block it, send it back. with all forgiveness. Thank you. Archangel Michael, please protect me. Alright. Hand of cards. Take a chance. Risk being strategic. Options, not showing your hand, gambling. That reminds me of like taking a walk of faith, right? A leap of faith. Or not letting your left hand know what the right hand's doing. But it's saying right here that you, whoever I'm speaking to, that you have options, right? Or whoever maybe thinking about you has options. That was a lot, guys. All right. Okay. We got keys on a ring, many options. So again, I'm thinking about maybe I should call this reading options. Many options, decisions, unconventional. String along, one night stand. So there's a person that wants to have a one night stand. Be aware of this. And you know, we've been getting readings that there's a real one and a fake one coming towards you. Okay. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So this probably is the perfect one, the one that, you know, they have the key to your heart. Love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Someone may reach out. Whether that's by phone, text, we don't know. Wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Man, I should have done my nails before I came on here. I was outside playing with the putting nuts out there and stuff in the woods. Someone may be in the woods right now, or need to go and meditate. But anyways, I was playing in the dirt with the squirrels. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting hesitation. So you might be getting an invite somewhere is what I'm getting from this. The sword of truth. The sword and rose. Clarity, truth, force, honor, protection, power. So you're protected. And you're going to get truth and clarity on a situation. Alright, guys. Anyways, so I hope that was helpful. I will be back. Alright, guys. Peace out. Oh, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, guys. Have a good day.